Hi, this is Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, back here on WagerTalk TV for your weekend baseball preview for my weekly segment, just a bit outside. I'm going to look at a weekend series here in the National League for you, give you some advice on the side and total, how I think it'll play out. Also, some situational analysis, which you can use for the following week on these teams as well. We're going to look at the Pirates and Braves for both Saturday and Sunday right here on WagerTalk TV. Before we do so, though, a quick reminder, if you want my official best bets each and every day, it's quite simple. Go to my page at wagertalk.com, Steve Merril. I cut the hair last Sunday, a little less than a week ago, and went on a nice 10-2 run since heading into the weekend in all sports. Baseball hitting over 80%. NBA playoffs 3-1, 75%. Overall 11-4 in the NBA the past few weeks. Now is a great time of year to get on board. If you get my baseball right now through the All-Star break or longer, I'll give you the rest of the NBA season for free. That's almost a $300 value. It's basically half price. Baseball through the All-Star break or longer, you get the rest of the NBA's for free. That's basically 50% discount. That's the ultimate 2-for-1 special. Go to wagertalk.com right now. Get baseball through All-Star break or longer. No promo code needed. I'll give you the rest of the NBA. Playoffs are here. It's a great time of the year, baseball and basketball, and I've been red hot as they're now 10-2 this past week in all sports heading into the weekend. Let's get to a free preview for you for a National League series for both Saturday and Sunday, and that's the Pirates against the Braves. Here on this segment, just a bit outside, I mentioned on Thursday night I was close to using Atlanta, had just missed the cut. Braves did not get it done Thursday, but then I came right back with the Atlanta Braves on Friday night as a strong 4% best bet for my clients on wagertalk.com. And guess what? The Braves didn't need the run and a half. They won 20-1. I should have used the minus 18.5 run line, I guess. Although, to be honest, the Braves are a little fortunate to win by 19 runs. The Pirates had 11 hits in that game on Friday, despite having just one run. The Braves, meanwhile, had 20 hits, 20 runs, very strong offensively, as you would expect. But my point is, both teams are hitting the ball pretty well right now. And if you look back, Pittsburgh now has 9 hits or more in 3 straight games, despite going just 1 and 2 straight up in those and losing by a 3 and 19 run margins in their 2 losses. But they're actually hitting the ball pretty well. Their pitching's just been awful. Meanwhile, the Braves were expected to be a good offensive team this year. They vastly have underperformed. I talked about this a little bit on Thursday here in this segment. I want to mention it again. Pirates on the season had the lowest over-under win total, 59.5. I mentioned here on Wager Talk TV in my National League preview show last month that I thought over 59 had some value. Right now, they're on a pace to win about 66 games. That's exactly 40%, and that's what they've won so far this season. So they're actually overperforming despite being one of the worst teams in baseball still. The Braves, though, really underperforming. In fact, they're now 21-24 heading into the weekend after that big win Friday night. They're dead even, exactly as many runs allowed as scored this year after the 19-run win. They were negative before that. So I think there's a lot of upside still with Atlanta. They've also been one of the biggest money burners, down over 11.5 units on the season heading into the weekend. Pittsburgh is plus overall. So I think we're going to get some value with the Braves in the near future. I think it could very well continue to be this weekend against Pittsburgh. I also think the over makes sense in these games. As I mentioned, Braves heated up, 20 runs on Friday night. Obviously, that's a good sign offensively. And let's keep in mind, let's go back to last year in the 2020 season. On September 8th, the Marlins beat them 8-0. The Braves got a shutout 8-0. The very next day on the 9th, they beat the Marlins 29-9. The Braves then went on to win 3 of their next 4 games. They went over 4 of their next 5 games. That offensive momentum continued. In fact, after the 29 runs last September, they scored 7 or more runs in 3 of their next 4 outings. So once again, I think that's bullish for the Braves. I think it's also a good sign for the over since the Pirates are hitting the ball as well. A quick look at it. We don't have lines for Saturday or Sunday yet. I'm doing this video late Friday night as we head into the weekend. Braves obviously will be favored in both games at home. Their pitcher is undecided for Saturday right now. I have a feeling it might be Bryce Wilson. Mitch Keller is going for the Pirates. Keller has gotten lit up this season, so the Braves should have plenty of offense. I think the Braves team total over the total on Saturday makes sense in that game as well. That's a 4 o'clock Eastern Saturday afternoon game. And then Sunday, they play an early afternoon game on Sunday afternoon. Right now, that game, by the way, on Sunday goes at 1:20 Eastern. We're looking at J.D. Berbracker against Max Fried for the Braves. Fried's a left-hander. As I mentioned the other night here, Pirates have been weaker this year against lefties, so I'd be a little concerned with the over in that game. I think the team total for the Braves would be the safer play on both days, especially Sunday, because the Pirates have been weaker this year against left-handed starters. And when you break it down to road numbers only, they've been even weaker against lefties. Pirates are barely batting over the Mendoza line, 201 for the season against left-handed pitchers on the road. That's nearly 25 points less than against righties. More importantly for me, I look at runs per 9 innings. They're averaging almost 1.5 runs less per 9 innings against lefties than righties. Meanwhile, the Braves at home, it's been a hitter-friendly ballpark against right-handed pitchers. Braves batting nearly 30 points higher, averaging almost a run and a half more at home against righties. So that lefty versus righty matchup on Sunday does look favorable for Atlanta. I think also the over is in play in all these games, but I think the team total Braves over on Sunday would make more sense since the Pirates have struggled a bit against lefties, especially on the road. Once again, though, just wanted to point that out to you. It's an interesting series to talk about. I think going forward in the next few weeks, the Braves could have some value still. They've been vast underachievers this year, but they still have a very potent offense. One last thing I wanted to point out, too, just kind of about the luck factor early in the season. Braves are just 1-5 in extra inning games this year. They're above 500 in all other games. 1-5 in extra inning games, which is a very random thing. They're just 8-8 in one-run games, 500 in games decided by one run. Meanwhile, the Pirates, as I said, just 18-26 heading into the weekend, 40% win percentage, one of the worst in baseball as expected. Yet they're 3-1 in extra inning games, and they're 6-3 in games decided by one run. So the point here, whether you use it this weekend or for the future weeks, Pirates have a little downside still. Braves have some upside. I think we can put that to work this weekend. I did so on Friday night when I had a strong 4% best bet for my clients on the Braves, -1.5 plus money, by the way, on that run line, and they win 20-1. I think Braves team total overs in both games Saturday and Sunday make sense as well because once again, Atlanta scored 20 Friday night. When they did that last year in September, they put up 29. They had 7 or more runs in 3 of their next 4 games, and I think that carries over this weekend. Atlanta Braves, take a look at the team total over both Saturday and Sunday, and hopefully you can use some of this other information as well for future weeks to come. Hey, as always, let me know what you think of this video. Comment below. Give me your thoughts on both the Saturday and Sunday baseball card. Lots of games this weekend in baseball. Let me know who you like. Also, be sure to give the video a thumbs up, like, and subscribe right here to WagerTalk TV for all this great free content each and every day. And once again, if you'd like my strongest best bets, not just for baseball, NBA playoffs, my favorite sport of all, 75% starting the postseason. We got the round of 8 starting this weekend. 11-4 NBA run overall the last couple weeks. 80% in baseball this past week. All sports kicking it. Since I cut the hair last Sunday, 10-2 overall in all sports as we head into this weekend. Get baseball right now through the All-Star break or longer, and I will give you the rest of the NBA, the entire playoffs, for free. No promo code needed. Just get baseball and you get basketball for free. It's added to your subscription automatically. Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. A special thank you for watching these videos all season long. Hey, I'll be back later this week with more just a bit outside here on WagerTalk TV. In the meantime, like, subscribe, comment below. Best of luck this weekend. I'll talk to you soon.